Hello and welcome back to Speaking Of. I'm Kate.
And I'm Jared.
He's first, apparently.
Always first.
All right, so what's on our agenda today? Actually...
I was going to say, that's my line, but you stole it.
You're having some role reversal problems today, but we're going to work through it.
We are.
Okay, so first of all, previously
on Dexter. On Speaking Of.
Not Dexter.
That's what I'm used to watching.
Previously in Speaking Of, we spoke about the movie Oz.
Oh yeah, we did speak about the movie
Prior
Oz.
to my having seen it.
Yes.
Now that I've seen it.
And that reminds me of something else I want to ask you about. But
shocker.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to actually write it down. You keep talking.
So we talked about Oz. He said it wasn't that great and powerful. I saw Oz, and I got to tell you, I kind of liked it.
No, I liked it. It was just...
It was not as much as you were expecting.
No, as far as story. Like, I would go and see it again just to see the visuals.
Oh, that's right.
I like that part. Yes, I did say that.
So what I have to say now, spoiler alert, is that there was...
I think you just need to tell, like I did.
I know. Well, I don't want to... I hate having the movie ruined for me. I don't want to be participating in that. However, I do have to say that naturally, this is not like this has never happened before, there was a point in the movie where I was the only one laughing.
You need to tell them what you were laughing at.
Okay, so the one witch is moaning and groaning. Oh, she's clearly in pain. What's happening to me? Why?
And Kate's getting a high off of it.
I'm watching it going, isn't that nice?
Isn't that sweet?
And I'm quiet about it until the other witch says to her, so she's over there, oh, what's happening to me? Oh, that's just your heart withering away. How can I not laugh? How can I be expected not to laugh at that?
Well, and the funny part of that is and I think I mentioned this too, when I saw the movie without you, I knew at that point, that when you did see the movie, that would be where there was laughter. And then I was kind of sad that we didn't both see the movie together.
That's what I was just going to say.
Then you wouldn't have felt so lonely.
That was the point at which I wished we were watching it together. Because, so then... I had to try really hard not to laugh, and that just made me laugh harder. But my poor nephew that I was with, he was laughing at me more than at the line. But after the movie, he told me that he thought that maybe the lady next to him was kind of mad that I laughed. And I informed him that, no, she wasn't mad that I laughed at that part.
How can you laugh at someone else's pain?
Well,
believe me, it's easy.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Not that hard. Other topic. The reason she was mad was because she apparently went there for a nap.
No, shut up.
No, she was sleeping the whole time. So after she woke up to my laughter...
Was she by herself?
No, she had children with her. Not like children, but teenager children.
Okay.
And then she just kind of settled back in and went back to sleep.
So it wasn't like the time that we went... What was that movie we saw? And somebody dropped... It was very age inappropriate, I remember that. They left their kids there.
Yes!
Not only did they leave their kids there, but the kids were so bored with the movie because it was inappropriate. Now it's going to drive me nuts that I can't remember what it was. But the kids were getting up and down and running down the stairs and going in and out for concessions. And it was not a happy time.
I don't remember which movie that was either, but...
Because I kept, waiting for the dad to come back so I could yell at him.
And even if it is an age-appropriate movie, it's not daycare, people. Sit with your kids.
Mm-hmm.
At any rate. So that's what I had to say. And when you do
sit with your kids, don't bring them to an R-rated movie. Just don't. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
And not even that. Just don't bring them to... Just know what you're bringing them to.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, we've discussed that.
Yes, we have.
That horse is dead and beaten. So, what were you going to ask me about?
I was going to ask you, because we're talking about movies, I wanted to hear about Beautiful Critters.
It's kind of funny that you'd call it Beautiful Critters instead of Creatures, because it does take place in South Carolina, where I'm pretty sure
there's a lot of critters. Well, no, when I was looking at because you had told me about it, and in typical Jared fashion, because I was looking to see more about it after you'd given me your recommendation, I was thinking Beautiful Critters. Imagine my surprise.
You couldn't have been that surprised.
No, I wasn't that surprised, but when I did see, I'm like, oh, Creatures.
That's right.
Who knew?
Anyway, yes, it was actually pretty good. I liked it. I hadn't read the books yet.
I haven't heard a lot about that series, which is kind of surprising given my history working with teenagers. Yeah. But that was
apparently it's fairly popular. I did learn, however, that if you've read the book, don't have expectations when you go into the movie, because the movie is not at all like the book. Like, there's just enough similarities to make you upset that it's not like the book, I guess.
So,
but it did end with me being kind of confused. I will say that.
Now I'm gonna have to see it, and I had zero desire to see it, but I want to know why
and
you're
also,
confused.
the main guy in there, he's kind of a cute little southern, polite, yes ma'am, no ma'am kind
You
of
don't
kid.
see those very much
No.
anymore. Although I do hear they're more prevalent in the South. So the
They
South, I don't know where you are in the South, but you
But
need to
you
let
are-
us know if
You are
you're still
darn
polite.
yes, you are. Yes.
If such creatures still exist. Beautiful, polite creatures.
Beautiful and polite
and stuff.
creatures.
Do you want to talk about admission? While we're doing
Admission,
movies?
While we're talking about movies. So you had said that a lot of people, this is the Tina Fey movie, right? That
With Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Okay, whew!
I do like that Paul Rudd. Anyway,
And she'll let you know it throughout the entire movie how much.
not the entire movie. There was just a 5-minute span during
I
which
was gonna say.
I commented a couple of times.
No, more like every 20.
That is not true.
I could set my watch by it.
As our third friend, wish you had been there so you could take my side. At any rate, you had mentioned that it didn't get very good reviews, and I don't understand. And I was thinking about it this morning.
Well, okay, I was gonna say. I
Well-
have a theory on that.
Okay, because I just don't understand America's inability to just enjoy a nice story.
I think
What do we want?
lot of it, well, I think this is what happened. Tina Fey's first two movies were
Super
Baby
comedy.
Mama and what was the last one that she just did? Oh, I can't remember now.
Me either.
Shoot. Anyway, I think people went in expecting it to be
Like this big comedy.
these big comedies, plus they wanted it to be 30 Rock. And
it's not.
It's not.
Better
It
be
still
something else.
has the quick banter back and forth,
Yeah.
but it's not a flat out comedy. It's very much a
There's an
dramedy.
actual real story, and I
Yes.
thought it was very, very enjoyable.
I did
So
too.
there.
I liked it as
So
well.
go watch it, and if you complain about it, don't complain about it to us because
No,
we liked it.
because we love it.
That's
If
right.
we could be BFFs with Tina Fey, we would be. That's not to say that in our own imaginary world we're not already BFFs with Tina Fey.
Yeah, I wonder how she feels about that.
I don't think she knows yet. Maybe
Should
we
we-
should send her an email.
Should we stop calling? Just curious.
I think the hint was when the restraining order came through.
But at least we got mail from her.
Yes, we did.
That was exciting.
And a court order.
Yes, it was a twofer. Yeah, that was a good day. That was a good day.
All right, well, minions, we're going to pause for a quick
Yes.
break.
We'll take a quick break. Don't forget to like this video.
And
Give us your feedback,
Yes, comments, please, are welcome. So,
unless they're negative.
yeah, then we'll probably just ignore you.
Which,
Maybe.
you know, maybe you're used to that. I don't know.
To do.
All right. Well, tune
All
in
right.
for the rest of this episode, and
And-
we'll see you then.
Back in a bit.